The table below shows the populations of several countries in millions and their areas in square miles. Complete the table by computing the population density, which is the number of people per square mile for each of the countries. Express your answers rounded to the tenths place. Then answer questions A through C regarding the table. So, which country has the largest number of people per square mile, or the largest population density? Which country has the smallest? And then we're going to do a comparison. If the area of Countrystan remains the same, but has the same population density as Big Country, how many people would we expect to live in Countrystan? Express your answer at the nearest tenth of a million. Okay, so first we have to find the population density of each one of these. So we're going to start with Countrystan. The population density means we have to put the population on the top and the square area on the bottom. So the population of Countrystan is 29.2 million, and the square area is 98,458. So to recall this, remember that million means 6. So if I move this decimal 6 places to the right, I will have this number. So 29, move it 6 places. There's my first place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and divide it by 98,458. Now when I do that, I end up with an answer of 296.57. Recall that the directions said round to the nearest tenth, so that's 1 place past the decimal. I look at the 7, 7 tells me to round up, and I'm at 296.6. So in a square mile in Countrystan, there are 296.6 people. Well, million. No, just people. I lied. We figured it out. So every mile has 296.6 people. Okay, let's go to Big Country. Big Country has a population of 256.8 million and a square area of 425,599. So again, million. Take this decimal and move it right 6 places because million means 6. So 256. Then my 8 is the first decimal place. I should have 5 zeros because the 8 was the first one, then 5 zeros. Divided by my 425,599. When I divide that, I get 603.38. Again, tenths. So the 8 rounds tells me to round up, and I have 603.4. So in Big Country, in a square mile, I have over 600 people. It's more than double Countrystan's population density. In Small Country, we have 13.8 million compared to 35,987 square miles. So I take my 13, move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places because of the million, divided by 35,987, and I get a population density of 383.47. Again, tenths. 7 tells me to round up, and I'm at 383.5. So that's kind of in between Countrystan and Big Country. So the last one would be another country. So I have my population, 109.1 million, compared to the area of 385,564. So, again, 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided by my area. And when I do that, I get 282.96. That's an 8. Again, tenths. 6 tells me to round up. So if I have to round the 6 up, I end up with a 10. So I would get 283.0 rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay, so now we have our population densities, and now we can compare them. So which one was the largest? Well, Countrystan was 296.6. Big Country was 603.4. Small Country was 383.5. And another country was 283.0. So who has the largest? Big Country does. The next question is who has the smallest? Well, the smallest would be another country because they have the smallest population density. And letter C. If the area of Countrystan stays the same. Okay, so I'm going to put population on the top, area on the bottom, and I'm going to put country style on this fraction. So the area stays the same. So that's 98,458. But the population density was the same as big country. Well, remember that big country had 256.8 million people compared to 425,599. That's how we got the population density. So I'm going to throw an X over here and say, hey, we saw this as a proportion. This will, if this proportion is true, they will have the same population densities. And I know right now you're thinking, Becky, you forgot the million. Well, true, but if I say, you know what, I know that it's million, I'm just at the end, I'm going to add the word million over here. And that works because proportions are about being consistent. And as long as I have it on the left side and the right side, that's being consistent. So I'm going to take off the million, just going to use these numbers. And I'm going to cross multiply. All right, so remember, cross multiply. I end up with 425,599x equals a big number. Make sure I copy this down correctly. 25,284,014 and 4/10. Now, equation, you have the equal sign. So we know the left side is being multiplied, so we're going to divide both sides by 425,599. That causes, right, they reduce down to just one x. And that over here I end up with 59.4, rounded to the nearest tenth. But don't forget, that's million. So if Countrystan had the same population density as big country, we would expect 59.4 million people to live there instead of the 29.2 million that actually do live there. And that's how you can use proportional reasoning to talk about population density.